Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Corey Lytle makes his big league debut right after this. Randy Johnson, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Standing in, Brian Roberts. He will lead this one off today.
For Baltimore, the shortstop, Brian Roberts.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
0-2, here it comes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Now at the plate, Jerry Hairston. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting third, the third baseman, Melvin.
In now, Melvin Mora. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Rafael Palmeiro, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Mora, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Runners on first with one down. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Corey Lytle steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully, he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number one. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and Damon's aboard. He's got himself a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, and they'll try and pitch out here, but Damon stays put at first. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0. There goes Damon. Pitch is high. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Two and one now. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now,
The right
Hideki
fielder.
Matsui.
Hideki.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gibbons racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Striding in, Jay Gibbons, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heaters.
Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. 2 out, nobody on. The next 1-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Matsui is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Now in the box, Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Lytle is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Popped him up. Phillips has a play. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Scott Bronson.
So coming to the plate, Scott Bronson. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Mora barehanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Ready now for Baltimore, Jay Hayton.
Leading off for Baltimore, the center fielder, Jay Hayton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard but foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home. Weak roller right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Phillips.
In now for the O's, Mike Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Brian Roberts.
In now, Brian Roberts. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Jerry.
Into the box now, Jerry Hairston. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after
Batting
blowing
ninth,
a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Market.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Standing in now, Marcus Timms, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Striding into the box,
The batter,
Derek
number 2,
Jeter. 0 for 1
shortstop,
for him here in this one.
Derek Jeter.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Raul Mondesi.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gibbons. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bernie Williams.
Digging in, Bernie Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2
Now
gone.
batting, right fielder.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself.
1 run scores. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mondesi will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Change for the Yankees. Now playing center field.
Stepping up now, Jerry Hairston. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Matsui. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Melvin Mora.
Ready once again, Melvin Mora. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Hit hard to short. Jeter is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. He got called out on strikes his last time.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 66, Tanner.
At the plate, Jerry Hairston.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman, Jerry Hairston.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So striding in, Melvin Mora. Mariano Rivera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 43, Mariano Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Bernie Williams. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Bernie Williams.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The right fielder, Hideki Matsui.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hideki Matsui coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
Coming to the plate now, Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gibbons waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
from the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Lytle is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Jay Gibbons.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it. Timms, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in now, Sammy Sosa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Comes set, and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The bat, number 8, designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr.
In now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounded back up the middle. Jeter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Randy Johnson earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the